Nowadays, most of the teenagers admire football over cricket. In fact, I also do the very same thing. However, as I was born in India, I'm expected to watch cricket and be interested in since it is a part of my culture. From my point of view, the majority of young people in UK are not as interested in cricket as much as they are in football. Mainly because cricket is the only major in the UK as that has the least live streaming which affects its popularity not only in the UK but in the entire globe. Furthermore, another factor is that cricket is a middle class sport as people from the dominant group often play. Therefore, people like myself from the working class find it difficult to play, perhaps because we cannot afford the equipment as it is expensive, or perhaps we don't have the access field to play, where the dominant class always controlled the game and had the power and wealth to exploit it. The majority of my mates at college know that I regularly practice cricket during my breaks and during the weekend. Since I represent the college team, I must play at high standard as we play people from other colleges. The fact that my name once appeared on the newspaper and radio had not only fueled my love for cricket, but I also reduced the gap between my ideal self and mirror self. These practices and competition allow me to meet new people and socialize with them, so it also helps me learn new cultures. Cricket is reveals the flexibility of culture and how it can be changed from something oppressive to something glorious, a truly multicultural sport. The reason to why I spend an awful lot of time practicing cricket is so that in the future I could become a star at the sport. However, as my ethnicity and my cultural products and practices differ from the dominant group, I may not be able to achieve this goal, but there's nothing wrong in hoping high. This form of discrimination is very hurtful, especially as I'm a young man, it could affect my future. Fortunately for me, there were similar people who were once in my position of being stuck with only hope who have now dealt with the hateful reaction on become professional at the sport, such as Bopara, Penesar and Vikram, who were very successful that they play for England's international team. Unfortunately, racism still remains in the equation as many of them still faces it. I am hoping that racism will become non-existent in the near future, as they select players from every continent of the globe in IPL, so it's going in the right direction. So that if I'm to pursue a professional career in the sport, I will not feel undermined, because I don't want myself or anyone else to be othered, which can have an impact on self-esteem and not get an equal opportunity because of their ethnicity. I want to be like Virat Kohli because all my friends calls me Kohli, referring to Virat Kohli, which is a achieved role by me as well as mirror self, the looking glass theory. Because I think of myself as one of the best player in the college team, just like Virat Kohli is in Indian team. I get feedback from my players calling me Virat Kohli, which reinforces my view on myself. Cricket in India is not just about great sporting history, but an expression of social relation in Kolonial and post-Kolonial India. I would personally say that cricket is an Indian game accidentally discovered by the English. To me, my family, and most Indian, the game now looks more Indian than English. How has cricket got into me and through which factors, such as socialization with families, going India on holidays, or passively watching cricket with parents? These norms and values have laid the foundation for me to build my own identity image in the background. Growing up and attending school in Western culture has allowed me to adopt certain norms and values as my own, such as playing and watching football. These norms and values have further helped me build my own identity, separate from just being interested in cricket, play cricket and watch cricket. The context of the situation heavily influences the way I represent myself. If I am with family, I attempt to conform my Indian culture by watching cricket with parents, family, and act cynical to be interested in cricket. I adopt to this strategy in situations for both my Indian and Western friends. The extent I utilize this self-maintenance strategy varies on situations. I know how to behave in all different types of situations to dodge negative feedback which can be damaging to my self-esteem and self-confidence as suggested by Burton. However, majority of the time I'm into football because of living in Britain and Western country, where majority of the population, myself included, have been socialized with Western belief, which is to love football and watch football. As shown by Gergen and Gergen, self-maintenance strategy, I do this so I can fit in and not be the odd one out. For example, when I go to holidays in India, I won't watch football all the time because I know that they would find it strange and won't be interested in. To avoid this, I purposely behave and do things that would be accepted by the majority. I gatekeep some of the information that I want to reveal. I don't or very rarely talk about football with my family and back home friends because I know that not all of them will fully understand the football rules and how crazy people are about football in England. Johari window can also be used to explain this that the fact I like to watch football more and prefer football over cricket. This will be in a hidden area where I am around certain family friends and friends from back home. I'm not sure how would they react to this information as I have never tried it because fear of not belonging which prevents me from moving this information from my hidden area to known area. However, the largely influence on my culture that the hidden area won't be so big in my Johari window. This is because I consider myself to be very Western. Goffman's drama-critical model suggests that people wear masks to perform roles. When I am with Indian relatives, my persona is that someone who has rejected football despite living in Britain. In this case, my performance can be considered as more cynical because I am being dishonest in my representation of myself. There are some factors that I can't suppress, such as the color of my skin. People can guess where I might be from by just looking at me. In these cases, it makes it very difficult to suppress my Indian culture. Therefore, they automatically judge me on the stereotype they may have heard about Indian people. Just because I'm Indian doesn't always mean I will be good at cricket. Love playing cricket and cricket is my life. This stereotype is fluid by the media. They just assume that I'll be good at cricket, and if I am good at cricket, then it's just self-fulfilling prophecy.